Do you know the Animal Crossing game? If this sounds not familiar, maybe you know Farmville. You know there was no one who didn't play on Facebook for a while. If you know these games, it will be easier for you to understand MyNeighborAlice. Let's see what is MyNeighborAlice game and local cryptocurrency Alice token, and it is promising. Welcome to Kripto Ofis channel, I'm Iryna. Let's start by talking about a play and win game Alice in the game sections first. Inspired by a legendary game such as Animal Crossing, MyNeighborAlice is a virtual game where users can buy virtual islands, collect items and make friends. Users represent an avatar in the game and avatars can be customized. Players can purchase virtual plots sold by other players in the game itself or on the marketplace. There is a scarce supply of land in the universe, and each piece of land is NFT form. For those who love to play games and who want to do online acting, which has now become a profession, gamer, they can earn tokens by completing the task in the game. In other words, Alice token can be entered by playing games, and it is aimed to add value to Alice token by indirectly creating investors and many users of the Alice token, which is used for trading and all other functions. There are also income options such as staking tokens or leasing your land. MyNeighborAlice game stands out as a project with a continuity, a story with seasons, if to speak with game terminology, a fictional project. They most recently announced Alpha Season 1 last week. In addition to creating a wide range of uses for Token Alice, it cooperates with leading names in the industry such as Chromia, The Sandbox, and Binance, with which it collaborates, having a limited supply of 100 million units and using a single cryptocurrency in the game stands out from some of its competitors. 30% of the supply is currently in circulation, and when the market will rise and the bull will start, more supply will be in circulation, which will be better in terms of tokenomics, because we can say that ideal circulation rate is around 60% to 70%. When we looked at its other data, it is a positive situation for Alice token that it works on both Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Solana network. Although it was launched on the Binance exchange, it can be seen as another positive situation for the tokens market that is present in 47 exchanges in total, together with major exchanges such as Gate.io, KuCoin, Huobi. The highest price value is $42. The price of Alice token can be $20 in an average season and over $60 in a high season. The game is based in Chromia. Chromia is a protocol that provides the infrastructure for such complex metaverse and play and win games. It offers layer 2 solutions built on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. Alice mostly uses Chromia in infrastructure with a few exceptions. The game is launched by Binance, although this work seems like a thing of the past. It is of great importance. It shows that the life of the project launched by an exchange with large users like Binance will be very long and confirms the possibility of providing support when needed. It also gives us an idea about the size of the game. As a result, even being listed on Binance is a big deal. But being launched, there is a situation that is experienced in a few projects. Partnering with the Meta or selling it to the Meta is on the agenda. And with the Sandbox partnership, MyNeighborAlice game will obviously be in our lives for many years. In the part of whether it is worth investing, of course, the decision will be yours. But there is a play-to-win game that we think will be valuable in our investment strategies. It would be a much more logical move to save this token little by little by playing it. When we look at it, the value of $2.20 is really too low for this game. Although the reason for the low market is a separate issue. I didn't want to talk about the team and the roadmap for a long time, but at the footnote, let's say that there will be land sales in the third and first quarters of 2022. And the game studio that designed the game is Antler Interactive Game Studio, which designs Alice and similar games. Let's add these notes to indicate that it is not a game that emerged as a joke, a crypto money game. With the rumors of Sequoia's land sales and the Sandbox partnership with Meta, Metaverse projects started to take off. In the coming days, we may see a similar attack from Alice and experience a short-term price increase. Let us remind you that friends who will invest should be careful not to make purchases in the middle of a short-term increase in this way. To sum up, Alice is worth investing in the long term. It may not take you from the bottom but put you at the top, but it can add these pluses to your portfolio. If you are interested in the project, I leave the necessary links below for you to do more detailed research. See you in the next video. Stay cool!